Okay, today I'm going to interview you, Mr. Liam Gallarello.
Thank you.
The first question I have for you is, what do you like about your essay?
I like how it really digs in deep on cause and effect of the characters and how it affects their social setting.
Okay, that's very interesting because I actually thought about that too in my essay, but I couldn't fully communicate that through my thinking. My second question is, what do you think needs work in your essay?
I really think that my analysis they were still connecting to the claim, but I feel like it could have been more connected to the claim. Instead of sometimes when I analyze, it I start saying things that I just go off and I just yap,
That's actually very human. I did that too in my writing, and I regret that, and I wish I didn't do that. I wish I could limit myself while doing my writing. My third question is, what do you remember about the essay writing process that stood out to you?
I remember how stressful it was having to reach all these deadlines again, because there were a bunch of other projects that I needed to have done. And I remember just the locking in, how it felt. It felt good to just set apart everything, right, and just focus on the thing.
I remember I was going through a stressful week, and so I couldn't keep up with the deadlines, and so I had to make it up over that weekend, and it was stressful. My fourth question to you is, what tools or resources that help you during your creation of the essay?
Well, the most helpful thing was definitely the levels of analysis. It really helped me making my analysis, and I feel like I always need a format and something to fill out in order to make my thing successful.
My fifth question for you is, what barriers did you run into during your writing that prevented you from doing your best work?
Well, like I said before, there were lots of other deadlines that had to be reached, like science and math and history. I had all projects there. So it was already stressful enough having all those, and then the essay was just another thing,
It's a cherry on top, yeah.
Yes, just the cherry on top.
My sixth question for you is, if you had to do this over again, would you specifically do this differently?
I would choose a different claim, because I feel like my claim really held me back from reaching my true potential, because my claim, it didn't have enough evidence to back it up. It only had little parts that I had to deeply analyze. So I would have chosen a more obvious claim.
Yeah, I feel like my claim was too much of a trope, so I would have done a different thing. My second to last question for you is, how do you plan on applying what you learned throughout your writing into any future writings or assignments you do?
Well, I'm definitely going to make sure to choose a very specific claim that has already evidence backed up, instead of writing a claim and then finding evidence for it. I'm going to find something that has a lot of evidence, and then I'm going to base my claim off of that instead of vice versa.
My last question for you, Liam Gallarello, is,
yes,
what would you say was the point of writing this essay?
I feel like the point of writing an essay is to open people's minds up about our social setting and how it affects the world and how it affects specific people. I feel like if you're ever in an argument, you're going to need to know all this evidence. You're going to need to find evidence if you're ever in a structured debate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Thank you for
no
today.
problem. No problem.
Thank you.